All right, my friends. So, are we ready to start framing it? Step one in leveraging Frame to improve your productivity and to run an AI-powered workforce is number one, to get those AI agents or just the underlying AI that Frame will then convert into an employee for you. Now, there are a lot of choices in terms of what AI to use. So I'm going to quickly walk you through some of the top choices you have. These days, the number one option is probably Anthropic's Claude, an extremely smart set of models, getting better every single day as we speak. Um, and Claude offers a couple of different plans. I'd say start with the free plan for anything. Go ahead and try it out. But quickly, once you start doing anything meaningful, in particular, if you're running your daily operations or a business or a startup using AI, then you'll need to upgrade into a paid plan. And do that once again wisely once you've tried the various free versions. Your mileage may vary, but generally I've seen Claude to be the best, followed by Codex, which in terms of engineering capability is almost just as good as Claude, and then come the Geminis and the Google Anti-Gravity, Cursor, Kiro. All these are the next tier again, in my opinion, right? So go ahead and pay for a Claude license whenever you're ready. Download Claude on your local machine. Do the same thing with Codex. Once again, the more you can bring onto your local desktop, try and run less things from the web, or more from the local desktop, because it gives you a lot more agentic power. The agents are able to take more actions on your machine. So Codex is the second one. You can get yourself anti-gravity, especially if you've got Google account. Anti-gravity gives you some decent amount of free credits, which if it's free, why not use it? Kiro, once again, lots of free credits. An Amazon product, not that great in my opinion, but look, if it's free and if you're using Frame on top of it, Frame can help manage this AI. Even though it's not the best, it gets a decent amount out of it. Cursor is pretty good, although Cursor ends up being a lot more expensive in my opinion, because they've moved from they've moved into usage-based pricing, which ends up getting pretty expensive pretty quick. Anyway, so go ahead and install one of these AIs. Once you do that, you should have either Claude on your machine in the form of Claude Desktop, which again will have Claude Chat, Claude Cowork, and Claude Code if you're on a paid plan. Otherwise, you'll have just Claude Chat, or you end up getting like anti-gravity here, which and you have an agent over here on the right hand side in anti-gravity. Once again, you can have let's see, I've got Cursor over here, and Cursor's agent mode can be toggled on and off, and you can talk to your agents right here. Kiro similarly has got an agent that you can control from right here, and you can talk to your agents. Now, a lot of times there's discussion that's happening right now whether to use plan mode or not. Look, it's your choice. I end up not using plan mode because Frame, once again, as a manager layer on top of these AI, it really guides the AI in a way that is similar to plan mode. And so we don't need two managers trying to get the employees to do things a certain way. Frame will just take care of the structured process, which is why to me plan mode hasn't been of much value. Once again, your mileage may vary, but but try both with and without plan mode. Okay, with that, I hope you will set up your AI. Shouldn't be too complex. Just download, pay when appropriate, and try out some few basic queries with your AI. I will follow up on how to set up Frame to manage your AI employees as part of the next video. Until then, keep enjoying your AI and keep framing it.